philosophy of change. Are next year's leaves that come from a tree going to be the same as this year's leaves? What do you mean by the same? They'll be the same shape, they'll have the same botanical characteristics, but you'll be able to pick up a shriveled leaf from last autumn and say, look at the difference. This is last year's leaf, this is this year's leaf. And in that sense, they're not the same.
Change. That will be the topic for today's video. It's a very important topic, for every living thing has to go through change. And in most people's mind, change is usually a very scary or difficult action to conquer. But I'm here to tell you it's actually the most powerful tool we can use to grow. We are living in constant change in our minds and in our environment. This cycle of change will always continue. Change is a fundamental truth of reality. As we can see in fall, change is part of the process, part of the journey. Like when the leaves change colors, the rivers drying up, and the animals prepping for hibernation. But this change is essential so that once again we can grow, flow, and live. We must not resist change, but to flow with change, to accept change, to practice effortless action, otherwise known as Wu Wei. Wu Wei is an important concept from the Taoist philosophy. It means inaction, inexertion, or effortless action. And with this concept, we must use Wu Wei so that change becomes no longer an issue, but a blessing.
When I watch a whirlpool in a stream, here's the stream flowing along, and there's always a whirlpool like the one at Niagara. But that whirlpool never really holds any water. The water is all the time rushing through it. Every one of us is a whirlpool in the tide of existence.
I know this might sound crazy, but in order for something to change, there needs to be change. You've changed. These two words are a celebration of your courage to evolve. From childhood, we are taught to color inside the lines, stick to the script, and be consistent. Society loves this predictability. It's comfortable, safe, familiar. But change is your birthright. It is the only constant in life. So I dare you to evolve. It means questioning the status quo, and realizing there may be more to life than what you've been told. Change does mean uncertainty, and for many that is terrifying. But what it really means is freedom, growth, life in its purest form. So when someone says you've changed, smile and say thank you. Because it means you had the courage to outgrow old habits, old beliefs, old versions of yourself that no longer serve you. You were not meant to be the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, a day ago, or even a second ago. So change unapologetically. And if others are confused, feeling uncomfortable, know that their reaction is not your responsibility. Remember, the caterpillar doesn't apologize for becoming a butterfly. Neither should you. Just because something's ending doesn't mean you shouldn't be looking for what's upcoming. Don't resist change. Change is inevitable. Change is part of the journey. Change is freedom. Change is natural. Peace and love. Thanks for watching.